Hello, gorgeous! This month I've been talking very much about art journaling. It's one of my favourite ways to create for, well, thousands of reasons. But I want to talk to you about my art journals and I want to take you a bit behind the scenes because I've been asked a few questions this last month. What does it mean to make art? I mean, where is this line between artist and crafter? Now, I currently consider myself an artist, but this wasn't always the case. And there was a period where I sort of went through a transition between crafter and artist, and this was during this particular journal, which was created as part of Lifebook 2016. It was a time when I had convinced myself that I can't draw faces. And as you'll see, that's actually not entirely true. I'd built something up in my head that wasn't there. So going behind the scenes, you may be in the same boat as me, think you can't do something, you can't create. But you can, and you don't have to go it alone. There are so many classes, so many courses that you can take nowadays that sort of springboard you into that. I've got some available for you right now if you want to go over to the classroom and have a look. But you do need to be prepared because there are times things don't work out. There are things you'll absolutely hate. And in the process of creating this particular journal, there are pages in here I absolutely loathe. And I want you to know that because perseverance is key. Don't give up just because you don't like those first few attempts or there's a few things in there that you're really not keen on. We're our own worst critics. There are pages throughout this that I wouldn't go near with a barge pole. There are others that I absolutely adore. And that's normal. Art is entirely subjective. There are things that you may love about my work that I absolutely hate or I'm not happy with. Creation is a form of self-development. As we create, we learn. We learn what we like, we learn what we don't like. And that's very important. Now, to get inspired, I like to take classes because then I've got something to get me moving when my brain just stops dead. Usually I can get inspiration from supplies, photos, nature, whatever, but classes are really good for helping you to explore and get out of your comfort zone and get results. Now, what do you actually need to start? Well, really it's paint and paper. There are no rules with art journaling. As you go forward, you start to explore more and you'll get different things that you like to use, different supplies that are your favourites, and upgrade. I've recently written a post about getting started with art journals, so if you do want some extra support there, head on over to that post. It's linked up and you can go. Now, how do you get started is another one. Like I say, we all have to begin somewhere. Me, I like classes. That's how I really did get started and got the inspiration rolling. But at the end of the day, you have to sit down and go for it. We all have to start somewhere. And, step-by steps really do help. Classes really do help to take you from no information to lots of information. And the nice thing about classes is they're structured in a way with a specific learning objective. So you can go on YouTube, you can hunt for yourself, and you'll find that there are so many options available and you become overwhelmed by information. Whereas if you take a class, it's one specific structure, a certain amount of supplies, that kind of thing. So if you are ready to commit to a 52-week course, head over and take Lifebook. It's open pretty much all year round and it is so worthwhile. I highly recommend it, as you can probably tell. If you're not quite ready to commit to something like that or it sounds too big, I have some amazing standalones for you. At the moment, the current one I've got up is called Lyrical Masterpiece, and that's available. However, there's several more coming up in the pipeline in the very, very near future. So if you click on the menu and head through to the classroom, and you can choose from that range. There's some free, there's some paid for. Enjoy yourself, start somewhere, and I hope that me showing you some of this, you'll understand that there's certain pages I really don't like, but there's pages that you will that I don't, and that's the point. Art is subjective. Not everything looks perfect, not everything looks amazing. Some things look unfinished, some look scrappy. That's perfectly fine. And that's what art journaling is about, having fun, enjoying yourself, and just getting to grips with your media. And hopefully I'll see you in the classroom shortly. Bye!